This Liberian $20 banknote, issued in 1999, came during a brief and fragile pause between two brutal civil wars. The first civil war had ended in 1997 with the election of Charles Taylor, but the country remained unstable and renewed fighting would soon erupt later in 1999. In this narrow window of relative calm, the government made efforts to restore national institutions, including the monetary system. The note features a portrait of President William V.S. Tubman on the front. Tubman led Liberia from 1944 to 1971. He's often credited with promoting national unification and economic modernization. His image is flanked by the Liberian coat of arms and official signatures. The reverse depicts a bustling open-air market. It highlights everyday commercial life of ordinary Liberians. Also visible is the seal of the Central Bank of Liberia, prominently dated 1999, the year of the bank's establishment. Since Liberia had been independent for well over 100 years, you'd expect the central bank to have been established much earlier. There is a story behind that date. To address the deep financial instability caused by years of conflict, the Central Bank of Liberia was created in 1999. It replaced the weakened and discredited National Bank of Liberia. The new institution was tasked with issuing currency, restoring monetary credibility, and guiding the country's economic recovery. However, the new institution didn't have much success in its early years. Violence erupted later that year and plunged Liberia into a second civil war, which would continue until 2003. The historical backdrop to this period was one of deepening instability. In 1980, Master Sergeant Samuel Doe led a military coup that overthrew Liberia's Americo-Liberian ruling elite, ending more than a century of dominance. The following decade was marked by repression, ethnic division, and economic collapse. In 1989, Liberia descended into civil war, a conflict that devastated the nation and lasted until Taylor's election in 1997. His rise to power brought only a temporary halt to the violence, as underlying tensions remained unresolved. Following the end of the Second Civil War in 2003, Liberia entered a period of fragile recovery. A peace agreement led to the exile of Charles Taylor. He was later arrested. He was eventually convicted of war crimes and crimes against humanity in 2012. He is currently serving a 50-year sentence in a British prison. In Liberia, a transitional government laid the groundwork for democratic elections. In 2005, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf was elected president. She was the first woman to be elected head of state in Africa. Her administration prioritized rebuilding institutions, strengthening international partnerships, tackling corruption, and fostering national reconciliation. Despite its turbulent origins, this 1999 banknote is relatively common and widely available to collectors. It offers a tangible glimpse into a pivotal moment in Liberia's history, when the country, still scarred by war, made a cautious effort to rebuild its institutions and regain stability.